CNN, real news only. We are outside the Waterloo, Iowa Police Department. Hey Dave, can you keep an eye on that real quick? I'm gonna do some parking lot filming real quick, guys, and then
one of them has their laptop open.
Ooh,
and there's
really?
information on the screen.
Oh, really? Where's that at?
They're doing better than I thought they would.
Over here on the right?
Yep. Well, on the left as you're going.
On the left.
Yeah. On the floor, one down right there.
Thank you. Oh, it's down, guys. Oh, what's up? Keeping the swine in line. What's up, Mushroom? Thanks for tuning in. I think they might have put it down, guys. I heard there was a laptop that was open. So guys, I guess there is a potential phone call with Flex scheduled for 4:15. We may or may not have BCNN affiliates at the pig pen and at the jail. And we may or may not have other BCNN affiliates at other locations. Cannot confirm or deny. So this is a city council member, guys. Looks like it's IPE 857. Oh, if we got an oinker. Well, wait, maybe not. He's got a plate. No, I think they shut it. I didn't see any with the laptop open. Yeah, I think they shut the laptop, man.
No, it's like the fourth, fifth one down in this row of squad cars. It's open. It was open. Nobody's been over. Somebody might have gone over there since.
Yeah, I think they did, but
yeah.
Yeah, so it looks like it's 4:10. So I'm gonna head to the jail, guys. There's a potential phone call with Flex at 4:15.
Film it for me.
What?
Film it for me.
Oh yeah, yep.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Yeah, you think we could get through that phone call, or? Okay.
He was like, they're on lockdown, so he can't call out. I should be able to, because it's already scheduled, I should be able to contact.
And if we're at the jail, then we'll know there'll be no fucking excuses, you know, like.
Well, he should be able to use his tablet in his cell and get the video.
Yep. All right, guys, I'm gonna go down to the jail.
You're not turning it off, right?
No, I'm gonna leave the live on. I'm just going down to the jail.
Might as well all head down there.
Wait, where are you going?
Well, if I can get around to somebody who's parked very close.
Oh, well, the jail's right here. It's right across the road.
Yeah, it's close.
I get what you're saying.
Yep.
It would take longer to walk to a vehicle than it'd take to walk.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I forgot there was a door to this.
Is it that close? Okay.
Oh, what's up, SWE? Appreciate it, man. Armor with Harmony. So we're headed to the Lynn County Jail, guys. I'm sorry, the Blackhawk County Jail. So what's the battery life like on that 3?
It does all right. I normally have an external battery that I keep ready. For life, I couldn't find it today.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I got a couple of those in the car if you need that to record or anything. I've ran into overheating problems with my 9. plugged in.
Charging and recording always does that with pretty much everything.
Unless you're outside and it's cold like this, then it kind of keeps it at bay. So, yep, we got more guys at the jail, guys.
So we got local folks and we got Minnesota well represented, I see.
Yep. And Dave is from Nebraska.
Yeah. Omaha, huh? Yep. What part of the cesspool of Omaha are you? All right. I grew up about 50 miles.
Shaggy Hippie, appreciate it, man, with the $2. Greatly appreciated. Frank Pants, Edward Plano, Cutter Blood. Oh yeah, we gotta do it by the book, guys. So this is the Blackhawk County Jail, guys. This is where Flex is at.
We'll try to figure out what room he's or cell he's in, then they have that diagram on the wall.
We could get a pole camera and go up to the 3rd and the 4th levels.
He says they can't see out, so he doesn't even know that it's raining.
But what if we see in? What's up, guys?
What are you guys doing here?
Filming some pigs.
I had no idea you were going to be here. Weird how all these people showed up at the same time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's a good place to hang out in the rain.
yeah.
If you're gonna hang out in the ring, this is the place.
Hang out in the lobby outside of the We've had it.
So you don't think Flex is going to do the call?
It's cold. Shut up.
So there's a potential 415 call, guys, with Flex. Potential call. It's scheduled.
Let's just see you test the reception.
Why are we locked out of this motherfucker? What the hell's going on?
It's like they knew. That's so bizarre.
Yeah, we made an appointment and everything, and we still can't get in for a scheduled phone call.
I bet they got juveniles in there.
I mean, it's a public building.
They got to call them. Control that.
Huh.
Here, show this on the live before I try to call.
Oh, yeah.
It'll show that there's a scheduled appointment like right now.
Yep, there's a scheduled appointment, guys.
He says on his books.
Anyway.
I don't know. I think that was too blurry.
Might be digging.
See if it works.
It's glued.
No, it says he hung up.
Oh, it's glued by that.
The fuck is going on with this?
Well, it was raining, then some rain. And now the scheduled appointment's gone.
Hello, I'm here for a scheduled appointment with an inmate. Okay, you just unlocked the door? Okay, thank you. Sending to master control.
It's not scheduled up
How far did you come?
Marion. So like an hour.
Hello, I'm here for a scheduled appointment with an inmate. Bo Bish, would you mind unlocking the door? Said, hang on just a moment.
No, it's because they're looking at us, trying to figure out what's going on.
What's up, man?
Where's all the wankers?
They're all hiding.
Oh, yeah, the higher ups knew that they couldn't be trusted to be around.
Hello, I'm here for a scheduled appointment with Bo Bish. Would you mind unlocking the door, please? You're saying there's no appointment. There's a 4:15 phone call
It's
scheduled.
through the phone.
We have the option to use the in-person phones for the scheduled appointment. Yeah, whatever you want to call it, visitation appointment, but it is scheduled for 4:15, and we would like to use the public phones or have access to them for the scheduled appointment. wants to know the name for the scheduled visit.
What do you mean? It was on here, and I tried calling him, and it said they hung up, so it got canceled.
Yeah, we're having trouble doing the phone thing. There are some connectivity issues. That's why we're here to do it in person. It's a scheduled appointment. Can you unlock the door, please? Can't unlock the door?
I think they're wanting to know who had the appointment.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Bobish. He wants the name of the person. He doesn't want to identify. Can you just unlock the door, please?
Let him in.
They're not gonna do it anyway, because that's what's scheduled.
So are you denying us access to the public lobby?
I mean, I'm waiting on something, y'all got pictures and shit going on.
I mean, there's a guy right here trying to get in the public accessibility area, sir. Can you unlock the door for the members of the public, please? You said no thanks, and he hung up. Say they don't want to open up the door, man.
Hey, I'm not mad at them.
Okay, so
Somebody that
Should be.
I guess you can't use the public phones for a scheduled fucking visit.
Is that a public area though?
Yeah, they got 6 visitation booths.
The way most facilities handle it, the visitation area is not considered public.
The visitation is there, this is still the entrance area.
Well, but how they control access to
There
their
you
sitting
go.
booths.
Here comes Helen.
Oh, here we go.
Oh yeah.
Hi there.
Hello.
How you doing?
We're here for a scheduled 4:15 visitation with Bo Bish.
Yeah, I believe that's a remote visit, which means it's not done from the lobby, it's done from your phone, your laptop, or...
We were told that we can utilize these visitation stations for scheduled visits. Is that not true anymore?
The ones down here are for local visits. The ones for the remote visit, which you're
Well,
scheduled for.
we just tried calling him, and it said the person hung up, so is it?
Okay.
Is it?
Hey guys, we've still got business to do, so you guys are definitely more than welcome to gather, but so we don't hinder the business, let's just step out here so we're out of the way.
Somebody tried to get in, they couldn't get in.
Yeah, this is a
They
public
tried to
area,
solve
sir.
it.
Yeah, when you guys first showed up, we had an officer with the juvenile in here, so we weren't gonna have that. And again, you guys are definitely more than welcome to gather, absolutely, but you can't do it where you're gonna interfere with sheriff's office business, and we've got people trying to...
Well, we have business. We had an appointment for 4:15. We're needing to talk to Bo Bish, and we're unable to do it through the remote methods.
Actually, the remote method is by your phone, by your laptop, whoever.
Well, it said
whoever
they
set
hung
that.
up, so is there other people that have access to that, or is it, how
No,
is he?
that means Bo apparently hung up the phone. I don't know.
Because it never actually answered, that's what I was trying to.
Okay, from the time that the visit was established, from 4:15, there's a 5-minute window for both you and the other person to pick up.
And we were here at 4:15 when we were ready, and you guys weren't.
You're not listening to what I told you. These phones in here are for the local visits. You scheduled a remote visit, so it's whoever's phone, whoever's laptop, whatever else was on. So again, you're welcome to gather by
So
all
we can't
means.
go in there?
No, we're not gonna come in here.
Oh, so it's not open.
Again, you guys are definitely more than welcome to gather. I'm all for that. However, you can't do it where it's gonna
How
interfere
is
with
this
sheriff's office
interfering?
business.
I'm next to a wall.
Because if somebody wants to come in.
Is this
What?
open to the public though generally, or?
It is.
Why isn't it right now?
As I've explained to you, if you guys want to gather, you're welcome to do so.
We need to go in and
But we're
get some public record requests.
Okay. Then you're welcome to step over and take care of your business.
You guys need public record
All right,
requests?
public records
Okay,
request.
hold on,
Whoa,
hold on,
you
hold
don't
on,
touch
hold
me,
on.
dude. Don't
Wait.
touch me. You told me to come through here. Don't touch me.
I told him to come through here.
How do you know there's not more than one person involved in a
Then
records
we'll let
request?
one person at a time. You can take your
Can
request.
I ask you something?
One at a
No
time.
disrespect, but you guys do
Yes.
this with everybody or just us?
For large groups, we don't need a large group in here right now.
I don't know any of these people, and
Okay.
so.
Okay, like I said, if
Is
you
there
have
a
actual
policy
business,
covering the amount of people that can be in there, Captain?
if you have an actual business to take care of, you're welcome to take care of it. If we're just gathering, we're gonna gather outside, okay?
We're here to protest Bo Bish being
And
in
you're
this
more than
jail.
welcome to protest. I
Yeah,
have no
public-
issue with that
publicly
So
whatsoever.
now we need to do a records request that states the policy you just told us.
Yeah, so we all need to come in here for the records request.
Okay, we'll let you in one at a time, that's fine.
So one at a
One
time.
at a time.
There's a policy when we've got a large group of people.
Yeah, can we get the policy that states large groups of people?
Okay, Right now, I'm gonna have you step out.
I'm not in.
Gentlemen, we're not trying to make this difficult.
This is a
Young
public
ladies.
space.
I understand
You
that.
said come in, and I moved to come in, so
I
I'm in a
told
public
this gentleman
space.
to come in.
So he can come in, but I can't.
He said he has an official request to make.
All right, we'll let him in then.
So this is like McDonald's, one at a time.
You're still welcome to take care of your business.
One at a time.
So I can't come in,
I'm
maybe
waiting
somebody else
here
can
to
come
take
in.
records request then.
Oh, he's here for records
I am
requests?
now.
Okay.
Once this gentleman's done, then we'll allow the gentleman to
So one person per,
Can
You would
we
even-
get that policy today before we leave?
And I'm sorry, I misspoke, it's not policy. That way, we don't have a policy for a number of people in here. Like, so-
Yeah.
so
So now it's not a
Subjective at this
policy.
point.
Arbitrarily being
So now,
decided.
now it's just
We're
denial.
not gonna have a.
Right, it was denial after you allowed. Why is that?
No, you're not being denied. Again, if you
Well,
have.
So you
But
don't
it's
have
a
the
authority
authority
to do so.
or on paper, you don't have one.
I think he said he.
Back up.
he
It's
wanted
a
to
public
go in.
access area and you're not allowing us in because we're a large group.
Is there another person in there that was?
But that's not policy, so you're making that decision at a subjective level.
Yes, I am.
Okay. Based on what? Are we imposing a threat or?
No, you're not.
Okay, so then why can we not come in there and gather and record?
Again, you're allowed to gather, you're allowed to record. I have no issue
Why,
with that
if that's
whatsoever.
normally a public access area, you have subjectively made a decision to not allow us in there
Not all
based
at
on
once.
how you feel about it?
No,
or-
not at all.
So then what's the logical, substantive, objective standard that you're using to bar us entrance to the public area?
Because this is a self-titled protest. I've read that through Mr. Bish's
We said it was a
words.
protest.
Okay, Mr. Bish has said that.
Okay.
So, in your protest,
not
you're
a
certainly,
protest.
you're allowed to do so, but it can't interfere with sheriff's office business, and there's more people trying to come in right now.
More than happy to
So
step
you
out of the
got a
way
door
and
person
let
right here.
them on in.
Can you,
But
did you need
we're
to get
not-
in? Can we help you get in? Or can you both go in there?
oh, so they can go in, holy
Okay,
shit.
Just wanted to make sure.
So why can they go in and we
I
can't?
just wanna,
Just wanted to-
But you have to say what
Oh,
they're
one of them's an
doing.
employee, looks like.
So can I ask you a question, Mr. Neff, or
Yes.
Officer? Is it, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm under the impression that there's an inmate that was arrested and then went to court for saying some offensive words to an officer. Is it okay if I repeat those words? I'm not meaning it in any. He said
Say
something,
no, and I'll say
something
that.
like, some officer could perform fellatio on his body parts.
Okay, I'm not familiar with the,
You're not familiar, is that illegal to say, like, I'm gonna be more, like you said,
again, it wouldn't be appropriate for me to comment on the case because I wasn't
No,
there
it's
and I'm
not.
not that familiar with it.
but he's here.
I'm
That
just,
guy's here.
I'm
You
trying
don't-
to.
you have no idea.
If that's what the case that got him here, then that's what the court's found him guilty
Yeah,
of.
I'm
You
just-
wanna put
I'm
me
just
on
trying to
my end,
understand.
I'll say the
Are you
word,
saying you have
my
no
word.
idea about it? You haven't heard
We
any of
haven't.
that? You haven't,
I'm
you have
trying
no
to
idea
understand
what I'm
that
talking about?
You've
I don't know the
admitted,
details of the case, no.
you've admitted,
I didn't ask about
Captain,
all the details, I asked about one.
you've admitted, Captain, that you're not gonna allow peaceful, lawful assembly to take place.
That is not.
That's what you said,
No.
in a public area, that's exactly what you said.
You can take it outside on the
So
side.
you're gonna control where that protest happens.
Yes,
Okay. Where are you allowed to do that according to your oath of the Constitution?
because you guys can't interfere with our business at the sheriff's office.
We're not trying to interfere, we're just
Actually,
trying to
it
assemble.
looks like you're interfering.
Yeah, we had an appointment. We had an appointment and you guys totally fucked it up.
You very specifically said that because
Sorry,
this
I don't
was
wanna
a
step in your
protest, you're
shot,
not
but that's
going to
where the
allow it to
camera's
happen.
pointing. Suck my.
Okay. So you very specifically said because this is an organized protest, you're not gonna allow us in. That's specifically what you said.
I'm providing you with an area where you can do it, absolutely.
Show me, according to the First Amendment of the Constitution,
You know, that provides the area already.
that you can control the area. Outside of an area that's clearly marked as private and restricted, which is not this area.
This is not enough.
Right.
However, we can control it to where we can still have access to our building. Where the
And if
public-
you would allow us in, we will stay out of the way and anybody can come in and have access. Nobody here is trying to interfere with you at all.
I understand.
You made the decision to come out here and bar entrance to a public area because this is a group gathering for a protest.
Yes.
So now you're
Right.
confining us to
So-
a smaller area.
So you are effectively quelling free speech.
No.
Absolutely.
You're allowed to go out,
Protest
say
for
what
a
you want,
redress
what
of
you want.
grievances, right? Protest, it's a protest for a redress of grievances, and you are infringing upon access to a public area that anybody else could walk in here and have access to. As long as they're
I'm
doing
providing you with an area.
No, you're not. You're providing you with an area
Yeah.
that you would not restrict to anyone else.
You didn't question or stop or restrain the two individuals that came in freely. You didn't even, they just came in.
Yes.
How do you know they're not a group?
One of them is an employee only door.
Well, I'd say there's two of them there.
What
They
policy
also
is
showed
it
that we're not
allows them
interfering
in
with
where we
anything
can't get
because
in?
they were able to get in for business. So I feel like they proved the point. There's actually a third. There's a third.
They tried, yeah.
Yeah, but he.
Because technically, they're humans and they're into my group. That's part of my group.
But he was very surprised that the door
And
didn't
we tried
open,
to
like
help
he
him
does
by
it
letting
every
the
day.
person know on the phone. Like we actually went a step
Right.
above and we said, hey, we're already on the phone for our business, but we're gonna communicate your business. So we actually helped him. We went above and beyond, really.
Well, thank you for doing that.
I thank you. I appreciate it.
So we've proven that
What
we're not here to
I
interfere with
what I gather
business.
from this is when multiple government agents come to your property,
We don't
you
have
can,
to.
you can restrict them from entering.
Yeah.
Actually, you can, but.
Yeah, I know, I'm sure.
They don't care, but you.
Momentarily.
Turtly.
I mean, and then there's gonna be another problem.
Do you know,
You're interfering.
do you know the five portions or let's call it portions, the five portions of the First Amendment?
We're not going into a whole history lesson on that.
It's not a history lesson, it's a simple question.
This is what you get paid to
Right
do.
assemble.
Guys, it's 4:30. The lobby is now officially closed.
Well, we have an appointment till 4:45,
You have your
so.
remote visits or.
But when a remote visit doesn't work and you're charging a $9 fee to put money on the box and you're charging exorbitant rates, it's only reasonable that somebody would want what they paid for. We paid hundreds of dollars to talk to Flex, made an appointment, and now you're not doing what we paid you to do.
There are so many inaccuracies in there, I don't even know where to begin.
Dude, with money's been paid. I filmed it. He walked in here with $100 cash. We put 100 more on.
Guys, have a good night.
Karma, man, it's gonna catch up. So
Happy birthday, guys!
No, we're not
Oh,
interfering.
they locked him in.
Lobbyist.
Oh, no. This is why they was only met one at a time.
now they can harass him 2-on-1.
Yeah. Oh,
But at
no.
McDonald's, you still get served if you're in line at closing time.
Right? Voting two. Voting two.
So how many people here were denied records requests?
They got a Blackhawk County sheriff at the records window.
Did you want to get in?
Oh, sorry, man.
What group were you in?
You guys should have went out and just did a 30-second in between and come in one at a time.
Yeah, go in, go in. Go in, just one of you. Do it.
They crossed the threshold, you're not.
I'm just gonna stand right here. People can do what they want to do.
She went back and talked to the guy about the policy and he jumps on the computer all of a sudden.
Really?
And then she ran the copy machine, so I want to see there should be a number on the bottom of that policy that's official in their policies. It should have a number. You were very good.
Yeah,
There's a policy.
yeah. It's made up.
Years in law enforcement world, so.
If I found.
Lost my career over my YouTube channel, so
Really?
started talking about Minnesota. No, I'm working as, I'm
Oh, so you see my-
functioning
see
as
my
a
foot?
journalist right now, so.
It,
I also see you're holding our doorway open.
is that illegal?
I'm asking you.
What's your name and badge number?
Yeah, name and badge number.
Name and badge number.
Even?
Speak up, please, so
784.
we can hear you.
So you're trying to tell me I can't stand in this
No,
lobby?
I'm asking you
way?
not to step into the lobby as someone.
Who opened the door?
Someone waited,
Okay.
and then you caught it and left it there
And that's against what state code?
the lobby's closed at 4:30.
So if I don't move from this door, what's gonna happen?
I was just moving.
Because I had
We
an
all
appointment
came
till
here.
4:45. That's why we're here, for our appointment.
You had an appointment, right? Because I know we can't have, I don't know, count 15 people on one camera.
You can have as many people. Is there a limit to how many people can participate in
One.
Okay, I'd like to do a records request to find out that policy.
The office closed, guys, have to come back tomorrow.
And there is no policy.
And I can't do a records request at what time is it?
4:30.
4:30, and you guys close at what time?
4:30.
4:30. There is
So
no
we,
policy.
so we got denied access to a public area over feelings.
Yep.
That's what it was. Because he said,
Okay, it's time to
I'm
step
gonna,
out.
you don't want me to tell him what you said? Give him in case they have
Tell
questions?
him why you want to step on out.
Because he doesn't have an answer.
And Captain, just for the
He said-
record, your actual name and badge number, please,
Captain Kenny at the 7M.
and your deputy, and your
So-
deputy.
His
Deputy
active number,
So there's,
Richburg.
hold on, guys, so there's no policy, and when I asked him what his reasoning was for it.
Oh, here he
he's-
comes.
So when I,
Sorry, I misunderstood what you were saying.
And your deputy's name?
Yeah, I thought you asked the,
No.
no, even, EVEN 784.
All right, thank you for
Thank you.
identifying.
All right, have a good night, guys.
Genuinely, please be safe.
so here's what he said. He said he misspoke, there's no policy, and I asked him, so what was your reasoning for not letting us in there? He says, because we don't want to disrupt business. So I said, wouldn't it be more prudent to let us in there? And then when we disrupt business, to say something to us? It's like writing somebody a speeding ticket before they get in their fucking car.
right,
And he didn't have an answer.
I feel
So
like
basically,
I feel like you might speak.
we just got denied service in a public area. Blackhawk County Jail.
He might attempt to assault me.
And I asked him if it was his feelings.
That's charged with.
Oh, it's all feelings. Oh, yeah.
Well, should we head back to the police department before they close the lobby?
Yeah,
Well, there's a
definitely.
meeting there tonight, there's somebody.
Yeah, the council chambers are on the second floor.
There's one tyrant, well, another one, because he stood there and let him violate our rights.
Yep.
Well, he made the mistake of admitting that he knew there was gonna be a protest, so.
It wasn't,
It was ignorant behavior. Oh, he's calling? Flex is calling right now, guys.
Well,
Call is being recorded and has a maximum call length of 30 minutes.
Hey, what's up?
hey, we're on the live.
Hey.
Good to see everybody.
Yeah, we had 1,000 people watching the live, man. These worthless piggies.
Damn.
So everybody watching the live, we're walking across the street right now, so I don't know if you can even hear it, so give us a minute to get inside. But, yeah, so how's it going?
Oh, it's going. Just playing some cards right now, actually.
Playing some cards?
I've seen the message that there's a few people showed up, so that's awesome.
Yeah, how many do we have total?
Oh, we got,
At least 13.
yeah, somewhere around there.
I don't know, I can't count, I have my shoes on.
I was wondering how many people would show up. That's awesome, though, on such short notice.
Well, short notice and a really terrible weather day.
Is it raining out there right now?
It's like a heavy mist, I guess, really windy. About 40 degrees maybe.
Okay, yeah, no, I appreciate that. That wasn't, I was only expecting maybe just you two, but maybe a couple others, but that's awesome that many showed up.
I can't, my glasses got rain on it. Can you guys hear him on the live or not?
Put a 1 in chat if you guys can hear Flex. Put a 2 if we need to improve it.
There right now, so
Yeah, we're almost over to the police station, so hopefully I can hear you a little better in a second.
Oh, yeah, fucking revenue collectors.
I can't see my... Oh, look out.
I mean, it's the crosswalk.
I don't know what that was.
I don't understand.
Probably a bootlegger.
Is it different in Iowa?
No. Because pedestrians are supposed to have the right of way at crosswalks.
All right, we're walking up to the police station now, so...
Very, I'd say very artistic, not artistic.
Oh, yeah.
Or do you have it on your hotspot, I guess? I don't know.
Yeah.
Here, hold my phone for a second.
Okay.
See if they can hear you. Hear him all right?
Hey, what's up, Flex?
hey, what's going on?
Not much, man. The live can hear you, man. We got 12 people outside the Big Pen right now, or inside.
Oh yeah, no, I appreciate all you guys showing up. That's awesome. Right now I'm just in here playing some cards, so not a whole lot going on. I'll be out Thursday morning at 3 or 3:40.
3:40, everybody, Thursday.
And then I'll do a live stream probably the same day on Thursday or Friday. Let everybody know, I guess, how it is in here. And it's actually after the first few days, it just you get your routine and whatnot. It's not the problem here. We're in a little single cells in here, so. And then after lockdowns, I got a bunch of lockdowns, and you get like 45 minutes an hour in the lobby together, so it's really not too bad.
So
A lot easier than I was thinking when I was coming in here. And there hasn't been, any fights or anything. Everyone's pretty cool.
you get your meds?
Yeah, so it took freaking like 5 days for them to actually give me some meds. I got the migraine problems and everything from TBI and whatnot. So, it took them 5 days. I was without meds, so that really sucked. But we're good now. They fixed the shit. And the weird thing is they never gave me the meds that I came in with on my prescription. They just gave me their own shit. And I'm sure that's because they have to go through an outside source and it's all about money here, so they make money if they get meds from them instead of using mine. But I'm going to be looking into that, and then there's a few other things I won't say on the phone because they're listening. And I'm going to be investigating that shit because there's some things that shouldn't be happening that are. So I'll talk about that more, though, once I'm out. Just Thursday morning. So I really only got like 2.5 more days.
So Thursday morning or Thursday night?
Thursday morning at 3:40.
Who the fuck is up at 3:40 in the morning?
That way they can charge them for an extra day in jail. That's what they do.
Yeah,
Well,
I guess Dan's gonna be up.
I mean, I'll be awake, but I know a lot of people aren't.
I bet more than anything, it's based on the exact number of hours that he served, and so.
Like my county.
He was credited with
Then
7.
I served 7 hours.
Yeah.
So that's why it's
That's why it said.
from 10 days to 9.
That's why it said 3:40 in the morning.
17 hours or whatever the hell it is. But other than that, I mean, the Blackhawk County in itself, they've been treating me all right. I just had the med problem with the medicine and shit, but other than that, though, they've been all right with me. Waterloo PD, on the other hand, that's another story. And we got plenty of investigating to do with them.
Oh, we got a dozen people in the pig pen right now, man. It's being investigated as we speak.
You guys are awesome. Thanks for showing up big time.
Yeah, Flex says thanks for showing up, guys.
Hang in there,
And
buddy.
there's going to be a hell of a lot more people coming once I'm out. And there's going to be plenty of protests going on. And I'm sure they're going to regret violating my rights like that. But they'll find out soon. It's all going to be peaceful, but they're going to see some freedom. They're definitely going to be seeing some freedom coming up. So, but that's about all I have on my end. I do appreciate everybody showing up and everybody joining the live stream. That means a lot. I'll be just fine. I only got 2.5, maybe 3 days left. So nothing I can't handle.
You get your commissary?
What's up?
You get your commissary?
Yeah, I finally got the commissary, so actually I got that today.
Today?
So I'm solid on that. I don't need any more money on the commissary. You only get $75 is the limit, so I'm solid.
It takes 1 week to get commissary in jail after 5 days for your meds.
It's because it gets
Yeah,
shipped in
whenever
every week.
something happened, I have no idea whether it got canceled somehow. So I don't know how the first thing got canceled.
Is that the councilman?
I did get it after that.
Oh, that's the mayor. That's
the
even
mayor.
better.
Yep. We're going to have John Childs, the city councilman, the mayor, and all the city council at 5:30, guys, letting them know.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah,
That's going to be a good one. I can't wait to watch that. John Childs, that little rat.
Yep, that rat's going to be right on the left-hand side.
Yep,
First
you
seat.
got that right. I appreciate that.
Don't fuck with grandma.
It truly means a lot to me. Just make it known, you know, John is a little rat. He doesn't give a shit about the people he swore to serve or the rights. He only cares about his own political career, and he chose the wrong guy to do that to, and I'm going to take his job from him. So that's a whole nother story that's coming next year, but it's going to happen. It's going to be glorious. And they'll regret it. They'll regret it.
So are we going to get cut off at 4:45 because it's 4:43?
I think so. I don't know. Honestly, I'm not too sure. I know there's going to be another lockdown, and there's going to be, after that, they got dinner, which is, I think, like a peanut butter jelly.
Because I thought that we had a 4:15 appointment scheduled, and I guess they didn't pick up or something or another.
Yeah, so they have like 5 phones in here. Must have got kids. I don't know. But this is fine on here. This is just takes the megabytes off my phone that I'm using.
Because I think they said that if you do it in person, that it's free.
And you can do it in person, but you have to do it. You have a 24-hour window, so you have to give them a 24-hour notice, and then you can do it that way. But
Yeah, we did all that. We did the 24-hour notice and all that. But ADN just gave you $500 on the live, man.
who did?
ADN, it's
Oh, Aiden.
Your brother.
AIDAN.
Yeah, that's Aiden. Hell yeah, Aiden. I'll be talking to you soon, Aiden. I appreciate that. That's crazy.
That sounds a little, right? I'll be talking to you.
Pay over, what, $750 just for being in here, which is kind of crazy to make you pay for being locked up. Like, what the hell?
On top of the commissary and the phone money, you're going to be over $1,000.
Yeah.
Take your freedom and charge you to stay. It's like getting kidnapped by a B&B operator.
Yeah, dude, I appreciate that donation, though. That's awesome. Much appreciated.
Yeah, that's not
You know, I'll talk to you guys on, you know, in a couple days, maybe 3 more days, and once I'm out, I'll probably do a live stream on Thursday or Friday and let you guys know everything that's happening here and what the next steps are going to be. But it truly does mean a lot to me that many people showed up and that many people are in the live stream. That's fucking.
Yep, we got 856 in here currently. We had 1,100 over at the sheriff's department.
Yeah, that's some new records. I've never hit over that. I think the 950 when I did that.
Tell him he's got somebody all the way from Omaha here.
So that's crazy. And by the way, that video is going to be coming up as soon as I'm out. Take about 2 days to edit that one. And if you guys didn't join that live stream, that one's going to be well worth watching. That one was great.
So the angry vet mentioned it was Deputy Sheriff Captain Neff, and he may or may not have posted a phone number and a link.
But yeah, man, the Boycott County Sheriff around here, like I said, they've been treating me good. Just, you know, the main thing was the medicine problem, which is pretty fucked up.
We got CJ with the $20, man. They're trying to help you out economically.
Hell yeah, I appreciate that, guys. You guys are just straight awesome. I don't even think I deserve the kind of supporters I have, but I'm blessed that I have these guys. That's for sure.
We're not the people in this building you got to worry about.
But, yeah, man, I appreciate that. Thanks, everybody, for showing up. And I'll do another live stream once I'm out of here, for sure. Only got a couple more days. I'm in the group. I'm having a group of people I hang out with. And, I've been hearing their stories, and I'll try helping them out. Because there's some things that shouldn't be going on, but it'll be exposed soon enough. And at Waterloo PD, they're going to get butthurt soon. Same with John Childs and the city council. And I can't wait to rewatch these videos and go through the chat and see what you guys are saying too. So thanks.
Yep, Ronnie with the $2, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, hell yeah. Thank you very much. But I think it's about time for the other lockdown coming up here. So I'll probably let you guys go. But thanks so much for showing up and everything, man.
See you later, Bo.
All right, I'll catch you later.
Hang in there, Grandma.
Sleep well, Grandma.
Later, man.
All right, cheers.
Okay, so 5:30. It's upstairs. Yeah, I'm
Who told that deputy to suck his dick?
My wife didn't sleep at all last night.
All I heard was, all I heard was, suck my.
Okay, so the city council second floor, guys. I'm gonna pop up there real quick early.
How's the meeting start? This guy really likes to talk. Also got a bunch of stories. Might be kind of interesting.
Oh, that guy wants to talk out there?
Yeah.
How soon is the meeting start?
5:30.
I can run my truck in there trying.
Yeah, he's local.
He's
For
local?
somebody local might want to take some time. Yeah, there you go. I imagine there's some.
Okay.
There's some interesting
Okay.
things to be said.
That guy in the wheelchair out there?
Be in that lot, can it over there?
You talking about the guy in the
Yeah,
wheelchair?
the guy in the wheelchair.
Can my truck be in that lot over there?
I don't have.
What do you mean?
The courthouse lot?
I want to park on the courthouse lot. But,
I don't know where you guys are.
hold on a sec. Let me shut the mic off before we talk about that.
I can park it.
You can, but it's like, I don't know. I just think it's small too.
But they're not gonna tow my truck that's over there.
They can't tow it if they can't find it.
Yeah,
You know?
Okay, I'll try to find it.
Thanks for showing up, man. Was that like a little body?
Yeah, we're like a game, yeah.
Yeah. Real cheap. Dude, that's pretty sweet. You could blend that on like a black coat and no one would even know. Yep. So I'm gonna see what this guy has to say. Hello.
I would like somebody like that's good at it, just to know my story, hopefully it's actually true, and we can talk about it 100 times. Because it's so appalling that you guys might like, if you do podcasts or stuff like that. You know, Joe Rogan called here for me after I emailed him, I can't keep a phone or anything because of magic now. I know it might not make sense to you. These guys treat me so unfair. I know having girls in Evansdale. I know about, are you from here?
No.
I know, I'm not crazy, bro. I had to do millions of dollars in the bank, and then I caught some people raping the cop, and they thought I was gonna tell on her. But this has to do with me being able to make a police report about the money that they stole. And, for how long now, they're denying me my police report. This Waterloo PD, people inside of it admittedly got money out of my bank account. And I wanna know if there's someone who can help me. Because so far, no one's been able to help me at all.
Well, you got 757 people watching it right now.
757?
757.
I wish I had a way for them to contact me. Can I get my email?
Yeah. You can say your email. It's going to be thousands of people that see it. Just remember that before you say it.
So my name is Josh Deutsch. I had an insurance account paid for by my brother. My brother is Chad Deutsch. He owns Dr. Power Sports and all kinds of property. He used to be a cop and a mayor. Now he's a businessman. For some reason, the police decided to steal my $16 million total account. That includes $6 million of physical handicap money. And I need someone to help me just at least get my civil rights. Please email me. I don't know how to do this right now. My email is jjdeutsch97@outlook.com. And I'm planning on flying to DC in May. That's going to cause indictment of police officers here because of the breaking of the civil rights. And I could use funding to get there, and I'm on homeless protest. Can you give me any advice to say? I wasn't ready for this, man.
Well, we got 12 people out here, so if you got something to say, there's actually a city council meeting at 5:30, and you have an option to participate in the public comment where you can speak out in front of the mayor, the chief of police, and all the city council members.
They tell me I can't come here. They said they got me trespassed, but
I've been trespassed too, man, but
I could be here for this. They told me at the courthouse they have to file a civil injunction for $195.
But they trespassed you from the city hall here?
Yeah.
When did they do that?
Yesterday.
Yesterday?
Uh-huh.
Dude, I've been trespassed from city halls too, man. So is my friend named Afro.
No, they didn't arrest me. They told me if I come back, I'll go.
Really?
We're not going to give any legal advice on that front. So
It sucks, yeah, because they don't want you speaking at a city council meeting. That's why they trespass you. It's because they don't want you walking up the stairs and having that
Thompson
conversation.
had a car before. He said he could make them take my police report, but they arrested me while I was talking to them.
Yeah.
what did they arrest you for?
Still trespassing. When I said, can I have 4 minutes in the mayor's time, I came in and,
At a council meeting, or just you were talking to him?
no, just in his office.
Oh.
My brother was a mayor, so check this out. So,
They get even with me like this because I keep telling them I want my money no matter what, you guys are gonna have to pay me back, and I'm in their face about it, cops. I never said bad shit about cops until I lost my leg and my insurance money was gone. My brother was a cop, okay? And then, the thing about it is, when, I forgot my point.
Well, man, it sucks you're trespassed, man. When that year is up,
I'm coming up.
Yeah, I got trespassed in the Marion, Iowa City Hall, and the very first city council meeting after the year trespass was up, I've spoken out and I've done so many times, and I think that's what you should do too.
They told me this, check this out, that I can't be here unless I have business. So, City Hall is business?
Dude, I have a friend that's taken that to court and taken it to a jury trial and
I just
multiple
talked to the
times.
courthouse, they said they can't, that's not legal.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has to be a civil injunction.
Well, dude, if there's a time where you want to test the trespass, today is the day because there's enough people here and there's the live stream with hundreds or thousands of people watching. You know, I mean, I'm not telling you to challenge it, but if you did want to challenge it.
Did you know they wrote me up in the newspaper and wrote a false article about me with no call or complaint?
Yeah, they control the media, the pigs do.
The pigs?
Yeah, they
You
control
talk
the
like
media.
I do.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Yeah, well, there's a 5:30 meeting, man, so I want to head upstairs and make sure people
What time
know.
is it right now?
It's 4:54, but I want to make sure everybody knows where the meeting's at, so that at 5:30.
Are you a man? I want to say.
Yeah, sure.
I want to say I spoke to this man and I'm pretty much his guest when I come up, if you don't mind.
Yeah, no problem.
I won't make an ass out of you if you help me.
You got a pen or a pencil?
Honestly, you're probably gonna need to try to get a lawyer for all your issues, though. That's.
Let me keep moving all this and go grab a pen.
There's no lawyers to touch it, you know lawyers don't touch this stuff?
I'll go grab a pen, I'll be right back.
I think, man.
Angie with the $49.99. Even when you feel low, you can still go flex. Yeah, it's chasing liberty right now. D, he's trying to help a guy out right now.
Hey, could you get me on the air real quick?
Yeah, it's on you right now. It's facing that way.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
You guys are just throwing me full of hot air. That was rude.
It's not on me, it's on you.
So,
You're free to say whatever you want, but honestly, in my opinion, you're gonna have to get a lawyer for what you're saying. What you're telling me, you're gonna need a lawyer.
I want the banker arrested. That's an illegal transaction. My great uncle was Tom Miller. I was Attorney General for 44 years. I cannot contact him. When I fly to DC in May, he'll fly out to. He won't come here. Tom Miller won't come around here. It's weird, isn't it? But anyway, so her name is Cassandra. She's an officer here. I won't give you her last name. She got a deposit of $3.7 million of my money. And before that, she received $200,000 too.
Well, but I hate to cut you off, but I need to go upstairs and make sure everyone knows where the meeting location's at and all that.
Yeah, it's upstairs and straight down.
Yeah, everyone here's from out of state and out of the fucking area, so they're not gonna know. But yeah, if you want to challenge it, man, you know, today is the day when there's enough people. Bo Bish, you can find his channel, Flex Your Freedoms. Yep, Flex Your Freedoms on YouTube. But yeah, good luck, buddy. I want to at least go up there real quick so people know where it's at. So I'm gonna go upstairs real quick, guys, to the city council meeting area.
Harm me or cause me death?
People know where it's at, so then when 5:30. Sorry about that, guys. We were getting jammed in the elevator. So the city council meeting room. Wait, maybe it's not here. There's two different, it's right here.
So here I have it listed out for grant funded expenses, liability, insurance, work comp, sidewalk expenses, and airport expenses are all ones that had larger amounts. The other expenses is a net of a combination of multiple departments. The revenue changes are for the ambulance transport, which just started this year. ATE revenue going up, airport revenue increasing due to increased lease fees for the, I think it was American Airlines, they got that lease updated. Clerk and finance revenue, which includes interest, interest revenue as well as credit union, the credit union franchise fees, and then sidewalk assessments and other increases for grants and fees. Again, that's a net of a combination of different departments increases, such as leader and there's actually like 4 different increases for leisure services in different departments. So the total net change, we're not using fund balance this year for the general fund. We will be using $250,000 out of the library levy that is remaining from the prior levy that was separate to help fund or offset some of their personnel increases since they are part of the general fund this year. Otherwise, there is no other, well, we also are using $100,000 in the insurance liability line that we use for $100,000 for that fund balance. Otherwise, there's no other general fund balance being used. So as you can see from this slide, it nets out to a $4.8 million increase for that. And if we include the debt service in there, it's a $6.3 million increase in our budget. So the next couple of slides just go over how our certain funds used for our capital projects funds. This is relating to fiber, and that'll probably be for the next couple of years. Capital projects will be fiber related, but this breaks it down into how it's funded, or where the expenses are lying. So if it's in the TIF or if it's airport or parks, that's how it breaks down. So the sewer fund, it's a, let's see here. Sorry. They have approximately $31 million in projects that are going to be happening in the next year. So that could be, some of that's fiber related again, and some of that is just regular SRF projects with their stations and other like cure in place type updates. The stormwater fund budget, that one has a slight increase over fiscal 24. It's relating to the match for the bridges and for some other SRF related projects. The sanitation fund budget, it is an increase of around $490,000 from last year's budget. Looks like most of it had to do with increases in recycling and collection services, as well as increased motor vehicle and equipment costs, and the increases for personnel. The road use tax fund budget, that one, there's an increase of about $1.3 million in that budget this year. Most of it, again, has to do with bridge expenses and increased commodities costs. The local option fund budget, this one has an increase of $6.5 million. Most is related to the LaPorte Road and some bridge project expenses. The federal block grant, which also could be known as Community Development Grant, block grant. They have an increase of about 2.8 million, and most of that has to do with some of the new federal grant coming this next year. Federal housing, their budget has an increase of $606,000, and again, that's mainly from increased housing assistance payments that they have been getting for HUD and Section 8. And that's it. Any questions?
Continuation of good work by you and your team and all of the departments. So appreciate your efforts. Any questions?
I'd like to make a motion to post, or to adjourn, sorry.
Motion you made, second, all in favor?
Aye.
We are adjourned, thank you.
So I think they're gonna have a break till 5:30, if I remember correctly. I think I'm gonna pop downstairs real quick. See what everybody's doing. Pardon me?
Did you see how outrageously high that budget's going?
I wasn't paying attention, but yeah, it makes sense. Yep.
80% increase.
Yep.
I think all this fucking shit about gold, money coming to effect, commodities and everything else, causing everything else to go up.
Yep. Just a sec, guys. We're gonna have some jamming here in a sec.
That things are coming to an end for it.
Yeah, they are.
They're definitely going to charge.
Me and him, and I'm recording, and he's like, "You can back up." Sounds familiar? I was like, "Back up." He goes, "If you don't back up, I'm going to give you for, I'm going to give you for And I'm like, "Interference? That's a physical act." And then they stop. Well, then the security guard is smart. She knows we're going to go into this. We're going to go into this area. That's,
Just a sec, guys. I got to check the battery.
so that she knows I can't go in there. And he starts talking to me, but, well, we can't have him not be here, but we don't want him to have his time. Hey, I'm TC, what's your name? Reach out, shake his hand. Could you please explain to me? You want to shake my hand? Could you please explain to me what gives you the grounds to forbid him from signing there? That's stupid. University president.
Pig, we got an open door. Bunch of garbage.
And I mean, I almost for a while at that point because of everything we went through in 2020 and me watching how law enforcement responding, saying one thing behind the scenes like the sheriff at headquarters. We're not gonna be, we're not gonna be the mass police, we're not gonna be the social gathering. We're not gonna be the business closure police, we're not gonna put on the public. Whatever the governor wants, you know, whatever. You sit down with email. And so I'm watching all this stuff happen. I'm watching, like, what you live with, you know, what you're saying. There's me, the gal that kept the restaurant open now, I think it's really friend with her over this whole situation. I watched her go at the
Yeah, there was a bunch of like other meetings, like there was like a 4:30 meeting and a 4:45 meeting and a bunch of other little weird non-city council meetings. Yep.
For free people, and I call this out. I do a video, they give me the video of this break, you know, I'm breaking this down, like, she just violated the law. Her and her law clerk, city law clerk, used a panic device in a situation where they knew that there was no emergency.
Yeah, 5:30 guys will be a city council meeting. Oh, we got somebody that came out of the police department, Mary and the city are walk in, guys.
He sent in, you guys know how confidential warrants are, right? There are these people who are either being paid or there's some sort of reduction in their charges or reduction in charges or whatever. I'm watching this. I go to this protest that Lisa has at her business. So in Minnesota, they gave like $15,000 to all the small businesses that were shut down to help them pay their bills. Well, Lisa said, I'm not going to use that money to pay a bill. I'm going to give all of that money back to the public, people who paid it, by having a protest.
He looks happy.
She asked me if I could come, so I did, and so of course I had, you know, the body cam, my body cam on for the whole night. And I'm watching people come in like, these people are sketchy as all get out. And I don't mean like sketchy, not sketchy. I mean sketchy, like they're like taking way too many pictures and stuff. And then I'm in the process, and I see this gal come up. This guy comes to the door. He's arguing, drunk out, arguing with me about coming in. Lisa went so far as to close the business down at the governor prescribed time, stop serving food, and all of that. This guy comes up, tries to get in, and I'm like, we're close. Well, another gal comes in. She goes, I'm not here to eat. I just want to come in and see what it's all about. Watch it. Well, later on, I figure out she's undercover agent from the state. She's holding her phone like she's talking on it, and she's recording me. Well, then, to make matters worse, this chief of police also sent in confidential reliable information to take pictures and all that stuff, and they used that to charge Lisa.
What's up?
Allison just messaged you were buffering really bad.
Buffering really bad.
And that was
Put a 1 in chat if the quality is good. Put a 2 if it needs some improvement.
And offering criminals to reduction in their
Yeah, I was over there.
reduction in their sentence to go after a person who hasn't broken a single law.
did it work upstairs?
So I just told them,
As far as I know,
I'm going to releasing a story talking about your use of confidential reliable informant to facilitate and charging Lisa Hansen. I would like for you to an opportunity to either explain, like media thing, right? Like either explain your choice in doing that, or give you an opportunity to say publicly that you regret doing it and you're going to retract that information. So instead of responding to me, and I gave him 24 hours, I didn't give him an ultimatum, it wasn't blackmail or anything like that. I just told him when I was going to release the story, and never got back to me. He and the city attorney called the Minnesota Bureau of Criminal Apprehension, so Minnesota version of the FBI, and the FBI on me. Turned me in to the FBI and the PCA. And they got like, where's this guy work? The sheriff's office. So they called the sheriff's office and like, hey, what's going on with this radical deputy you got out there causing You know, so they call the FBI and the FBI won't touch it. Will not touch it. But they hired a private attorney out of the Twin Cities. What is it?
No,
$1 or more now? Criminal investigation
Yes.
for 60 days for my
You
content.
never know what,
For my
maybe
content.
when you lottery,
And then,
Move on.
put me out on paid administrative leave after a criminal investigation.
429 people watching.
Or 2 years.
436.
Good way to get hurt.
You said it's a good way to get hurt?
I've heard that so
I
many
dare you to
times.
hit me. I dare you. Seriously, try it, man. See what happens.
You're quicker than I am.
He's talking shit over
I
there.
know.
I dare you, man. Go on. Do something.
Go for it. Hey, go for it. The one who says you're gonna start it, go for it. You started. Yeah.
Yep. I bet he works for the government. We'll find out who you are.
I'm sure of it. I smelled it. I smelled it before.
We'll find out who this guy is.
Had the conversation.
Yeah, he threatened. And I told him go for it, and he walked away like a little bitch.
Go ahead.
Come on.
Go ahead.
It was your idea, man. Come on.
He's confused. Leave him alone. He's confused.
He is confused,
It
yeah.
doesn't make any sense.
Too bad Grandma wasn't here to give him some of that badge sale.
I had 7 of them.
What was he upset with you for?
Oh, he was all butthurt about somebody filming, and he threatened to like hit me in the face. I was like, all right, do it, man. You
No, it's a
know?
good way to get hurt. is the word.
Oh, good way to get hurt. Yeah, he said good way to get hurt by filming. Yeah.
Well,
Sean, we hear that all the time.
you must be a cop.
Well, look at that. Yeah, it's up there.
How about that one guy down at the courthouse was yelling at me, and I couldn't hear him.
The best thing to be is if he worked for the government.
For a minute. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So there is the
No, I won't. I am too, don't worry. But I don't steal. Not the cops.
So you made a sign.
Yeah, I did.
Fuck yeah, dude. Look at this sign, guys. Justice for Bo. Fucking right. You know, we were talking about signs earlier, and you made it good, so yours is waterproof.
And then this is a Supreme Court decision protecting, giving the middle fingers to the cops as protected speech.
Fuck yeah. So that guy that was flipping out, he was in the city council meeting, and he was giving me the evil look. Yeah. I feel like he's a government employee. I really do.
Oh, I'm actually thinking former. I'm thinking former government employee who's just very bored.
Yeah.
Misses the power he thought he had when he was an employee of the public. So he likes to hang around the edge.
And I think there was a time when somebody like us would be beaten down for having a camera in a police department.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was raised by a Minneapolis homicide detective, and he told me point blank all about it.
Yep. That's all they know how to do is just threaten cameramen or camera women.
They love to come back to the city offices and get some validation. You should have told him to get his Snickers.
Stickers?
Like the commercial. Maybe a Butterfinger.
Yeah, something.
No, he had the diva on, that's for sure.
Hi, how are you
Hi.
guys?
Well, yourself?
Good, thank you.
Nice to see you smile.
It's only because I'm inside and I hate being out there.
I understand.
So city attorney. Because that door says walk in and all kinds of people are going in, except the public. It says walk in.
Desk says that like admin assistants, their day is 5, so
Oh, okay.
sorry.
Walk in till
Yeah,
5.
normally it's like open, and my office is in there, so I still go in even if it's after hours since I'm getting my stuff, my purse.
I'm good at blur it, but next time, when there's a bunch of cameras in here, you should put your code from over here. I'll blur it out.
Oh, but thank you. I didn't know you were recording.
Yeah, we're all recording. It's kind of-
I'm used to it. I'm a news anchor, so cameras don't scare me. So thank you for letting
Well,
me know.
I put it like this,
Yeah.
So it's less obvious.
I thought maybe that was just you holding your phone there around your
You might be
neck.
surprised to know that you were.
What's that?
Look around.
Yeah, you're right. Well, you know what, nowadays, I like to assume, I always say, just don't touch me doing it.
470, that's pretty
One of
good.
my jobs, when people would trip, they would have clips, you know? I mean, you're like trying to play dodge, and you don't think I can see you.
Oh, yeah, you call it acting cat.
Yeah, so I've had my share of embarrassing moments, and I just assume somewhere somebody's laughing at it, you know?
Oh, it's funny, when I do really embarrassing stuff, I look around like, did you get that? There's nobody to see it.
So she wasn't scared of the camera.
Not at all.
You said she was a news anchor or something.
And it makes me wonder why are other people, like the guy over there, what's his fucking deal? He's getting food in a vending machine. You know, like, what's the deal, man? Like,
There's a couple generations separated the two of those, so.
yeah. Yeah, it's... Oh, it is 5:20. 5:20. Blurry? Yeah, because when I went over there, it did get blurry. Yeah, if you get anywhere near the pig pen, it gets really, really jammed.
Do you want to head up? Well, you got your, are you on hotspot?
Yeah, I'm on hotspot, yeah.
We want to go up and test it before it starts, where we know.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. And I bet that fucking, what's his name is up there. You know, I'm gonna fight you
I
for...
honestly don't think Charles was going to shit.
Yeah, dude, I knew he was gonna bitch out.
He might.
Yeah. You see, he's the only one that gets paid to come here, and he ain't fucking here.
You watching the Gear and File then? Are you watching the Gear and File?
I certainly could.
I think somebody might be having
The Supreme Court doesn't have their own police force, the Supreme Court doesn't have an army, they don't have a guard.
Hey, sorry to interrupt, I'm gonna go head upstairs, guys.
Okay. The only thing the Supreme Court has is normal compliance. You or whoever has to be afraid, we're taking on the power that they wield.
Phil get hurt. Like I could.
I didn't even see that.
I don't quite know. So that's the guy that threatened me, guys, but he's too much of a bitch to actually do anything about it, you know? Thinks he's so hard, but as soon as he's got to act, he's too scared. Right back there. Yep. Yeah, he runs his mouth, but he won't do shit. So put a 1 into chat, guys. The quality is good. Put a 2 if it needs some improvement. Got a 1? Okay, yeah. Hey, excuse me, officer. I'd like to file a police report.
I can't do it right now. I'm just here in security for the city council.
Okay, this guy threatened me right here. I have a video of him doing it. I'd like to file a police report on
You
him.
want to call 291-2515?
You want what number?
Call the dispatch center?
Oh, you want phone calls to the police department?
To the dispatch center.
I mean, you're right here. You can file a complaint about this guy, but you can do a police report.
I'm working a different detail right now. I hope you
Okay.
can appreciate that.
I'm gonna find out what his name is, so he can't do this to other people. So it's right here, just so you know, if you want to do your job. I got it. I got it filmed.
Thanks for coming up here. Appreciate
We'll be watching you real close, buddy.
it. Okay, coming up.
I bet he regrets this right now. I don't know.
Was he just in the lobby? Or
He was getting some food at the vending machine and threatened me over I don't know what, but yeah. You can see the look on his face. He seriously regrets it now. Yep, and this is the cop, guys, that doesn't want to do his job. He told me to call the police department. And he mentioned the number. Oh yeah. Yep. I guarantee you if I took out like an illegal item right now, he'd act in a heartbeat, but you know. He'd go from doing security detail to doing his job real fast.
maybe he'll get up and speak and ask for some money to fix his radio.
Yeah, maybe. Radio ain't gonna help though, and the cameramen outnumber the cops. We got our own radios
That's what
now.
always happens when they get their backs up.
Is that the chief right there? I think it is. Oh, excuse me, sir. Are you an officer of the law?
Yes, sir.
I'd like to file a police report. That gentleman right there with the glasses, he threatened me. I'd like to make a police report.
You can call 319-291-2515, and an officer will come take your report.
Okay.
Or you can file it online, either way.
You know there's 452 people watching you right now?
That's fine. I told you how to file a police report.
Okay. Karma, man. Just wait. I gotta get his name, badge number. Excuse me again, sir. Can I get your name and badge number, please? Joel, the chief of police. That makes a lot of sense now. Chief of police, guys. So the meeting starts at 5:30, guys. Put a 1 in chat if the quality is good. Put a 2 if it needs some improvement. Free press, appreciate it, man. Free press, hell yeah. BCNN, Real News Only.
BCNN.
Butt Crack News Network. You can find it on your phone live.
BCNN.
Yep. Well, actually, it makes sense to get that guy's license plate too. That way we know when we see him in public again. Because he's got to leave in the car. So, you know.
What does it stand for?
Butt Crack News Network, BCNN.
Are you local?
We're nationwide. We have people filming in multiple states. We go where the corruption goes. Yep. So yes, Claire, my name is D. I am using Flex's channel due to him being in jail. Yes. And John Childs is not here today, guys. Councilman John Childs, not in the building. No. They can ask you, whatever they want. So John Childs is not in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, snap. We got some people in the house.
All right, good evening, everyone, and welcome to our city council meeting this evening. Madam Clerk, please read the roll.
Mr. Bozen?
Here.
Mr. Nichols?
Here.
Ms. Craig Smith? Here. Mr. Childs? And Mr. Simon? Here. And Ms. Wilder?
No Childs.
And Mr. Boyce?
Here. All right, would you please join me in a moment of silence? All right, thank you. Please join me in the pledge by County Falcon City Clerk.
Please join me in the pledge of allegiance. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Mayor, I'd like to make a motion to approve the agenda as proposed, as well as the approval of minutes of March 18, 2024, regular session as proposed.
Second. The motion has been made with a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? All right, we have an agenda. First item on the agenda is public comment. Please come up to the podium, state your name and address for the record, and please address the mayor.
Hello, everybody. It's my first time speaking at this meeting. I apologize if I'm not doing it correctly. With all due respect, I'd like to exercise my rights under the Fourth Amendment of the United States Constitution. I'm here to talk to you guys about your police force. I'm here to file a complaint about your chief of police right here and how your officers handle people in the streets. There's a man right here, right there in the back with the black shirt on and the glasses on. He actually threatened me on camera, and I went to the police and they told me to call the police department. But unfortunately, there is an innocent man in jail right now. His name is Bo Bish, or Flex Your Freedoms on YouTube. It's just despicable, guys, that you take somebody that holds a camera, you put them in a jail cell, and then you let the violent sociopaths roam the streets. Bo Bish should not have been in jail. What the officers did on that day was very concerning. It reminded me a lot of the George Floyd incident where they had the guy in the car, they shut the door, and then they decided to take him out of the car and then put him back in the car again. And once that person is in the car and the door is shut, there is no more threat, And just the way that they were just unnecessarily violent with that guy. I mean, you look at the definition of excessive force and you look at reasonable force and you look at the way that those individuals were treating that black guy. I mean, I'd film it. If I saw that sort of, regardless of race or anything, if I see any type of police violence, I'm going to take my camera and I'm going to film it. And I'm here with a dozen other people that are going to keep filming it. And even when you cops think that you're out, and there's no cameramen, we'll still be filming it. You just won't see us, but we'll still be filming. And we tried to get John Childs to talk with him. He won't talk. He didn't show up today because he's too scared to own up to what he did. John Childs was actually on the jury for Bo Bish's trial. And the whole way that trial was set up, guys, it was bogus, plain and simple. John Childs shouldn't have been on that jury, shouldn't have found Flex guilty. And just the lies, the trickery, and the deception. And I'm not just saying there's a couple bad cops on the street. I'm talking about the corruption comes from the top down, guys. It comes from the chief of police. It comes from the courthouse. It comes from the district attorney that had the option to not prosecute this case, but still decided to prosecute the case anyway. And I brought this guys to your attention. That guy back there threatened me. I made a police report to chief of police and the other guy. They're not doing shit about it. If I had taken those exact words and said it to a cop, they arrest me, beat me up. I'd probably wake up in a hospital. And it's just your police force, guys. It's here to serve and protect people. It is not here to assault, harass, and collect. And if your department wants to continue using violence, it won't be 12 people next time. It'll be 22, 32, or maybe we won't even be able to fit all of them in this room. You guys need to start honoring the United States Constitution and the oath that you all swore to. Thank you for your time today.
Thank you, sir. Is there anyone else that would like to address the council?
My name is TC, and I'm going to refrain from identifying where I live. But I am here because of what has happened to Flex Your Freedoms to Bo. I spent a short amount of time in the United States military. I'm a veteran of the United States Army, 2nd Airborne Division. I also spent nearly 13 years in the law enforcement corps. So I do not come to this conversation that we're here to have in this brief few minutes from a place of ignorance or from a place of lightheartedness. What I saw take place at the hands, Mr. Mayor, of your police, they're your responsibilities. Ultimately, your chief answers to you, and I don't know how your governmental structure works, but ultimately they answer to you, Mr. Mayor, and ultimately then also to the city council, and above that, to the people and then the Constitution of the United States. Now, I don't know what the individual who was originally being searched and arrested was being investigated for. I don't know what the warrant was for, and it doesn't matter to me. What matters is that you had a citizen who exercised a natural right that's delineated in the Constitution of the United States. Exercising his right was on public property, was pushed into the street, then ordered into his home, who finally said, "I've had enough," and he talked back to law enforcement because it's his right. And was then arrested because your officer admitted, "My feelings were hurt when you called me a tyrant." You know what that is? When your feelings are hurt when you're called a tyrant, that's tyranny. When you take the power that's been vested in you by the people of a community, and you use that power to subdue, arrest, charge, and then subsequently imprison an individual because your feelings were hurt. We have to do better. I grew up in the state of Iowa. Not in Waterloo, but I grew up in the state of Iowa. I used to have a massive amount of respect, and obviously I was in the career field. Massive amount of respect for the law enforcement world. I'm losing that because they're left to go unchecked. They are. They're left to go unchecked. And that ultimately, Mr. Mayor, is on you, and it's on your safety commission. And you don't have to agree with Bo. Am I right? You don't have to agree with Bo. You don't have to like anything that Bo says. You don't have to like how he does it. You don't have to like that he does it cheeky. You don't have to like that he does it with some sarcasm. You don't even have to like that sometimes he says some really nasty things. Because the natural rights of man, they're granted to all of us in this room. Excuse me, I'm sorry. They're granted to all of us in this room. Whether you believe in our Creator or not, the natural rights of man say you can say what you want, especially to public servants, and they don't get to use their power against you. Mr. Mayor, you can change this. You can make this better. You can make this go away if you want.
Thank you for your service, too.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Keith. And I think it's paramount that everybody will understand that if you're going to continue with this budgeting system, based upon the people in your community that you depend upon to receive those very monies, then you need to start listening to the people in the beginning. My specific issue is I wanted a meeting with the mayor, a private meeting. I called about 6 months ago to the ladies down in the office, and they assured me that somebody would get back to me, and I would have that private meeting, so we could discuss the details specifically to myself as they relate to the rest of this community. I'm not who you think I am. I'm not a resident, and I'm not a United States citizen. I'm a man that was born just like everybody else, a living soul. And when we start placating that a budget is more important than the living souls that support it, that becomes an egregious act against humanity. Can I set up that appointment with you tonight, sir? All I need is, as a member of this community, a private meeting to meet with you that has been negated for 6 months.
You can call my office in the morning, we can work from there.
My name is Keith. I hope he will pass that along to whoever's taking that call, that I'm not playing games. We are slowly becoming, in modern America, Hitler's willing executioners for nothing more than $1. I'm sorry if that hurts anybody, but that's the reality, I see. And I think everybody else needs to start taking a look at that. Thank you for the time.
Thank you, sir.
Good evening, Mr. Mayor. My name is L.C. Smith. I live at 416 Oliver Street in Waterloo. I've been living there since 1972, and that'll be 52 years. My concern is, I want to know, is our street is on the list to be repaired. After being there 52 years, this is the worst I have seen it. In the 300 block, Oliver Street, it's there's a speed bump. I don't know why did they put a speed bump there? You know, and in the wintertime, the snowplow comes by, doesn't clean the street real good. They had a manhole bust like 2 years ago, and they hadn't fixed that yet. It's still messed up from the 200 block all the way to the 400 block. Need to be repaired. So can somebody, you know, tell me, is we on the list for that street to be repaired or what?
We can't tell you right now, but
Yeah.
I'm the public works director here, and I know somebody that knows you, and we'll get in contact if I don't have your phone number, so we'll
Okay.
reach out to you tomorrow.
Okay, thank you very much.
I'm Michael Blackwell. Next month, it'll be a year since I joined Reverend Stummy in making comments before this city council to address the massive racial disparities regarding the major components of a quality of life index. In a variety of ways, I've spent a number of decades as an adult seeking to address and redress these inequities individually and organizationally in a few major urban areas in this country, including Waterloo. These unjust disparities exist in housing, income, jobs, community life, education, environment, civic engagement, healthcare, life satisfaction, safety, criminal justice, and work-life balance. A couple of council meetings ago, a staff person earnestly suggested that each department and vision project should have an accountable and responsible leader who would update the city leaders and the community on the progress of their work. I wholeheartedly agree with that expressed sentiment. As a matter of fact, I would suggest that each component of the Quality of Life Index has such a responsible and accountable person to update the city and the community on how the disparities are being addressed and mitigated. Now, I know the issues have been so entrenched in the Cedar Valley for over 100 years, so much so that the severity of the injustices is easily overlooked. For quite frankly, institutional discrimination and personal bigotry have been and continue to be lock-stitched into the fabric of our metro area. Now, as time moves on and increasingly complicates the already labyrinthine matrix of racist policies and practices, the harder it becomes to apply our ability to break their intricacies and multiple and cumulative effects. Those who are aware of and affected by the many consecutive generations of deliberate oppression are able to sing with Michael Jackson when he had a video from the Rio de Janeiro slum. All we want to say is that they don't really care about us. I lament to say that, but sometimes, very starkly, it seems to be the case. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'll be invoking my Fourth Amendment rights also. First of all, I'd like to explain that I do have a brain injury. It's hard for me to read my notes, and frankly go out in public or get in front of the public. But after seeing the video that I saw online, I had to come up here. There was so many acts in that whole situation that were against, there were so many rights violated I can't even describe to you. I took care of veterans for 10 years. And if you know anybody that was a combat veteran with PTSD, you don't touch them. You don't unknowingly touch them. I watched an officer walk up to this guy, shove him into the street. Just think about that for a minute. All this guy was doing was his free speech. There was other people that were closer to the scene, but this guy had a camera and was talking. The other officer went and solicited, I can't think of the crime now, disorderly, and then he went and asked all the people in the area if they were offended by the guy's language. You can't do that. Police officers can't solicit a crime. And everybody obviously said, no, we weren't offended. So they couldn't get him on that, so they got him with interference. Well, one of your counselors was on the jury for this trial, and he actually said that it would be hard for him to go against the police because he has to deal with them. And he still served. He could have excused himself. So maybe he has an agenda. Also, 3/4 of the people in the jury knew officers from the area and said they were friends with them. The judge, he was also a tyrant. I won't get into that because you can't do anything about them. The council member, John Childs, that's who that was. I just think to throw a combat veteran in a cage for a right that he might not have been fighting in this country, but he swore an oath to that Constitution, and I guarantee you this guy takes it serious. That's why we're here. It's too bad that these guys don't. And these two might be the best guys in the world, but as soon as they see other police officers violating somebody's rights, they need to step in. It's not a brotherhood then. And that's what they have. And that's why there's such a disconnect between the people and the police. And they could fix this. I mean, it is damaged horribly, but now it's an us versus them. I didn't grow up that way. But when I saw somebody that I appreciate and I take care of get their rights violated like that, and now he's over there in a fucking cage because a cop got his feelings hurt. And that's exactly what it was. And that's what he said. So where does it stop? Where does it stop? What can you say on the sidewalk before somebody comes up and puts you in handcuffs and throws you in a cage? You know, he was saying some not so nice things like this guy said. And frankly, can I just finish this? One sentence, please? Yep. The guy that filmed the George Floyd incident, they were all yelling. None of them got arrested. He got an award. Okay?
Thank you, sir.
I see an issue with what's going on here.
Fire the whole pig pen, every last one of them.
My name is Larry Stummy. I live at 1008 Wallace Lane. Dr. Blackwell and myself come to you as pastors, citizens of Waterloo Cedar Falls with special concerns for the poor and vulnerable in our community. In particular, we have addressed the dilapidated and dangerous vacant homes and buildings long neglected, resulting in economic loss and personal danger to the affected neighbors. We come to you and all elected officials in our community to correct the neglect of your duty to serve and protect. In that mission, we ask you to respond to us, but more important, to those who suffer the consequences of this neglect. With that motivation, we ask of you who adopted the 2021, the Waterloo 2030 community vision that you adopted, I believe in 21, which is a detailed plan of the community's future developed at Waterloo, expensed by a consultant in Nova. We ask today, have you hired, as the plan sets out, an executive director at a pay of between $90,000 and $150,000 a year to oversee this ambitious plan? If not, why not? It is spelled out in that plan and is required that he or she should be in place by April 22. Could you respond to whether you appointed that, or the role of the executive is appropriate? Is there a...
Where'd you get that from? Where's the plan at where it says that?
Got it right here.
I'll wait till you finish your comments, I don't want to interrupt your comments, sir.
It shows right here, this is the plan, especially the alleviate 8. It says the executive director consultant at 50 to 150,000 per year. And then it says the director consultant should be in place on April 2022. This is from this plan.
Yes, sir. But not at this moment, I need to take a look at that. Thank you.
Because it is such an ambitious plan, it needs somebody to be full-time, really on this all the time. In order to get something done, it has to be pushed by somebody in charge of it all.
Thank you. All right, is there anyone else? Would you please come up to the podium, address the mayor, please?
Good evening. I will also be reserving my right, my identity under the Fourth Amendment. I saw the video that has been referred to tonight, and I wasn't surprised, but I'm still disappointed every time I see it, even though I'm not surprised. I'm not a very good public speaker, but I think I'll be spending quite a bit of time in town. And I'll put you on notice that one of my pet peeves is law enforcement officers not wearing their seatbelts. And I'll be doing a lot of filming on that, and I'm assuming that this town is self-insured for workers' compensation, and that is the thing that injures the most police officers is motor vehicle accidents and not being belted in during them. So I'm gonna film a lot of that. And just a lot of everything else, as much as I possibly can. I will resist unlawful arrest with the necessary force up to and including lethal force. Thank you.
Right, is there anyone else?
Good evening. I had a whole speech right now, but that was contingent on John Childs being here, so I kind of just have to cover a few things. These guys behind me, they've said pretty much everything, except I could add maybe a few things. Just give me a second here, since I'm not going off the speech anymore. They said all about John Childs. One thing I could add is, shortly after the trial, John was escorted out of the police department to his vehicle, as I think a couple of people here were filming in the parking lot. And they noticed he had expired registration stickers, which, whatever, you know. And we didn't even know that was him. And he was escorted out by a police officer, and it's kind of, you know, he got done saying that, you know, he holds police officers to a higher standard, and that couldn't be more of a lie after what happened in the trial. And I get that the judge didn't allow the jury to know some things, and there were some questions they had for the jury, or for the judge, that weren't allowed to be asked. So, just despicable though. Another thing, on April 11th, Flex Your Freedoms and I were filming outside of a bank on a public sidewalk, and Officer Brandt, I'm sure you know who he is, he witnessed Flex Your Freedoms be assaulted and did absolutely nothing. So I get that if an assault happens out of their presence, you can't do anything, you know, file a report, but when he watched it happen and still didn't do anything, just despicable. Oh, the other thing, the whole George Floyd thing, it was the same incident. What happened if that guy would have died from being tased, had a heart attack? He wouldn't be in jail, he'd be a hero right now for filming. The guys that filmed the George Floyd thing, they got a journalism award for it. And they were 6 feet away. He was at least 30. At least 30. And not on the property. I watched the guy that got arrested, his father came and was face to face with the officer, they pushed him back as well. No family members were charged, nobody else was charged that were a lot closer, they were in the scene, were never charged. So it was all about avoiding a lawsuit. If you can convict him, then you can't sue, that's what it was about. But I appreciate your time, and I appreciate you guys making eye contact and listening to everybody. If you go around and watch other city council meetings, a lot of them, when they know they're wrong, they're head down. So I really do appreciate that. Thank you.
Good comments, sir. So, anyone else? Going the second time?
I'd like to make a motion to close the public comments.
Chair wanted to make a comment.
Again.
He was going to get a drink.
That motion's been made.
Oh, here he comes. He's coming. You got to make accommodations.
Now you can make it in quick.
All right. Thank you.
Speak directly.
You have 481 people watching, and you're going to be all right.
I'm not good at those, so I have a few issues, with the police department. So, one is they're refusing to take my police report. That makes it a criminal act by the ADA.gov, and I'm flying to Washington DC in May, and I prefer to not have to. That said, also they're doing things like, because I talk about the substance of the police report I want to give them, like trespassing from everywhere. And like the trespass laws are, if you do something wrong, you can't come back. But the cops are making it so the individual vendor is not allowed to let me come back. So like Quickstar invited me back in, and trespass law states that if any employee invites you back into their store, that all trespass orders are null and void, but they ignore that. And then when they arrest me after that, that's a Fourth Amendment right violation, because there's no probable cause or warrant at that point, but they still detain me. And I don't really want to get into all of it, because it's so disgusting. I need, Officer Freen would not, I called Officer Freen, from Express Care, out there on San Martin. A security guard kicked me out, even though I go there 3 times a month. And when we were on the edge of the property, that security guard maced me. He would not call the cops. I went to Quickstar and called the cops. Officer Freen took me to jail and would not investigate what that security guard did to me. And then the last thing is now, just in the last 2 days, because I told Freen I was gonna have him, I personally said to him, I'm gonna file this affidavit myself and have it notarized, and you're gonna have to go to court. And all the places I go to around here, I can't go in anymore. They all said I'm banned. I didn't do anything to anyone. And it does upset me, but I've been through so much in the last 7 years, it ain't gonna break me now. And the last thing I would like to say is, the superintendent of a building is not allowed to tell their tenants that a person cannot be in the building. I just dealt with this a couple days ago, and I dealt with it a couple years ago at Green Hill Point Apartments. If I didn't do anything in their building to be trespassed, just because the superintendent doesn't like me in that building doesn't mean I can't go there. That's called the tenant's right to enjoyment and privacy. And today, Freen showed up over here at the president and told me I couldn't go in, even though Holstead, I believe is his name, he knew and he was familiar with it before. He knows that if the tenant wants me there, I can be there, but he just said if I go back there, I'm going to jail. So that's about it.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Will I be able to contact you about this stuff? Is there anything going to change about the things I just complained about?
I mean, I'm not a police officer at this point. I can discuss it with the chief to see what's taking place, but I can't make a decision on criminal matters.
Well, I've been trying to.
So you had I respected you.
Yes.
You had your time. I responded.
Yes, sir.
So if we could please conduct a meeting. For someone that says they're not a public speaker, you did a really good job expressing.
I try.
You did, yeah.
Need some help, man?
Public comments?
Second.
Motion has been made with a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Aye.
Public comments closed.
I'd like to make a motion to approve the consent agenda with the addition of bills payments 1A1 for March 25th.
I don't know if I have enough battery.
$555,090.13. And for April 1st, on the number of $1,509,011.78.
You gotta do a little parking lot filming to get a certain couple license plates. Yep.
Mr. President?
Yes.
Mr. Nichols?
Yes.
Mr. Green? Yes. Ms. Gaddis? Ms. Wilder? Yes. Mr. Boyce?
Yes. Mr. Mayor, I'd like to make a motion to receive the copy.
When I said John Childs wouldn't be here.
John Childs is a little bitch.
Do you get the battery back?
Oh, let me find out. Just a sec, guys. Let me check the status of the battery. I'll be right back. Up for it. Now I should be all right. Is that?
Did look at us while we were talking, everybody, so we're going to
I want to make sure that he gets out okay.
Almost 2 years ago now, we did trial, and
Hey, I'm glad you had the courage to speak, man.
no crime, committed no crime. And so,
You,
organized this mass homicide.
I'll give you that, if you don't know, if you wanna Google it, Google the American Elizabeth real quick.
American
Elizabeth Lyric.
Elizabeth Lyric. Okay, yeah, there's some people in here that can Google it in the chat. Yeah, they can. Yep.
I just sit down here, so, are you guys gonna go up there tomorrow morning?
Well, I'm gonna go down to the parking lot. I just want to make sure you got out of there safe.
Oh, I will.
Yep.
Thank you.
Free flex. 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 We should have done that in the fucking meeting.
I was gonna invite the members of the council, it's like, but they paid attention to everything everybody said. And it's just like, no, I can't do that now.
That thing is vicious.
Yeah.
See you down there.
Yeah.
You got their attention though.
Yep. Yep.
You have fun with
Send me the audio for this, but I gotta have you sometime.
Is that council meeting recorded or just? It's got to be. It has to be. So it should have all.
Yeah. I like after my speech, the preacher got up there.
Yep.
Can't believe they. Yes, it is chasing liberty.
Yeah,
You may flip it around for a second.
Free flips, you cucksucker.
Hey.
Cucksucker.
Yeah, you can look at my ugly mug. Fuck officer safety.
Staring at everybody like
Front
he was
pants.
Oh yeah, trying to act like, but you know he's not.
Did you hear the metal man? He was, who you guys with?
Emails weren't read.
That shit before you fucking threaten to kick somebody's ass.
Oh, emails weren't read, sorry. They're putting John Child's information back up. Yeah, we should have known he wasn't going to show.
I think he was there on video though, because they called his name.
Iowa Hank Hill, Mushroom says, yep.
He just didn't say nothing. He was
I'll tell you what, man.
Yeah, they said his name I think 2 or 3 times.
because a lot of times
Manny,
they
I'll
don't
tell you
come on
what.
screen until they say something, and he never said nothing. But I think he was.
Oh, I guarantee he was listening. Yeah.
Yeah, no, not Thursday afternoon. He gets out Thursday morning at 3:40. So I have to get up super early and come drive up here and grab him. Not fall asleep on the way back home.
That guy sitting next to the cop, they're jibber-jabbering the cop, knew he just shut up.
We still got 400 people in there. Yeah. Not too many people want to get up that early. Well, we would have probably dropped him off when he turned himself in the afternoon, like 4 or 5 o'clock, had we known. But he thought he had 12 hours served and he only had 7. So therefore, yeah, that's why he's getting out so early in the morning. What do you want to? Do you want to film for a little bit?
Yeah, I'm
How
going
much
to do
battery
some
you
parking
got?
lot filming. Yeah, I got enough.
I mean, it's raining out, so if they had some questions or whatever, I wanted to. Any other questions? Let's do it now before he goes out in the rain, I guess. 10 days and a misdemeanor? Yeah.
Yeah, just because it's raining doesn't mean that the tags aren't expired.
So his meds he ended up getting, right? But it was at least 5 days, and we're on day, what, 7?
Yep.
So he got him a couple days ago.
And a week for commissary.
Well, no, so commissary he got, but it wasn't right away.
That's not his fucking problem. He paid a week.
They canceled his first big order, then ended up giving him like 2 Reese's peanut butter cups or something. And then, because they only give him commissary Monday, Wednesday, and Friday mornings. So yeah, he ended up getting some stuff. He said he doesn't need any more. He doesn't want them getting free money, basically. No one asked about mingling. Yeah.
Yeah, he has a good speech, man.
Yeah, he got it. So he has his meds now. I think it's just the migraine medicine that he basically wanted. There was some other meds that he didn't need. They tried giving him Tylenol, and that does absolutely nothing for him. So he's getting everything he needs now. I'm in contact with him. He gets a tablet from basically 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. I can text him essentially, send him some pictures if he needs them. People keep asking when he's getting out. Again, it's Thursday morning, 3:40 a.m. Central Time.
You able to give that to Flex?
We don't need any more money, but if you want.
Yeah, you can get it to
Yeah,
him.
he'll need it for his, I guess he won't need it for his commissary phone, but he can use it for the.
Make Coke and Mary Jane.
Whatever he wants, he needs to relax when he gets
Yes,
out.
we just got a cash donation.
Yep.
So that'll go to Flex.
Yeah, appreciate it.
JP.
He'll probably mention it when he gets out, but some of the donations that I got on my end, we won't need it for the commissary or the phone, so it'll just go back to him.
Yep.
Everybody wants Ming Ling. I don't think she's here, guys. Do they have a women's side over at the jail?
Put a 1 in the chat if you guys want parking lot filming. Put a 2 if you don't. I think they're going to want the parking lot filming.
Oh, they want us to find Molly now. We ain't looking for that fucking snake.
Oh, yep.
All right, they don't want to look at me anymore. Like, take them away, D. Take them to the parking lot.
There's always more people in the parking lot than there is in the fucking meeting. I don't know why. Okay, guys, here we go. Parking lot filming. Oh, we got it right here on a silver fucking platter. Okay, guys, expired tags at the pig pen.
Hey, where's the council member spot?
Oh yeah, October.
Oink, oink, oink.
6 months. October, November, December, January, February, March. 6 months overdue.
Oinkity, oink, oink. It might be a citizen's car, but chances are slim. Oh, holy shit, look at this one. This one's extra old. Hey, you gotta check this one out, man. This is a blue sticker. Holy shit, guys, look at that. November 2022. And they even got a little blocker on the fucking plate.
Oh yeah, I've been pulled over for that.
Yep. So that's 2 violations in one, guys.
And we got another one over here.
Holy shit.
We have one, but he's got another 20-some days.
I gotta start one end to the other. That way I'm not. I don't want to miss anything.
I'll check this side out.
Well, you'll check. Okay, yep. I'll check this area.
Official plates, I don't need them. That's all.
Well, they do have a couple cop cars that do have regular expired plates and whatnot. I don't know. Maybe you take that far end to the right, to the end, and we'll meet in the middle. Well, yeah, I mean, you don't need to film. Yep. So we got multiple BCNN affiliates checking for expired tags, guys, over here at the Waterloo, Iowa Pig Pen. Yep, I already got that one. That's a definite oinker. The blue sticker? Up, we got a violator, guys. We got no front plate on the Chevy Impala. In Iowa, you need to have a plate on the front and the back, and that only has a plate on the front. So that is a another legal violation, guys. You got something over there? All right, I'll be over, buddy. No, that was a Chevy truck. Yep. So that's also a police building over here too.
Oh, McKee, that might be something else. Like they just got parked.
I'm gonna go over here because this is also a police building. Oh, we got a vehicle with no plate on the back. Oh, I think this is the same one, guys. I think this is the same truck from last time. We got JNL 604. I'm almost positive that's the same truck that drove away. Or maybe it was this one. It was probably this one. OIF 279. We got NXW 204. So that one's got no plate on the front or the back. Oh shit, man, it's a BCNN mobile. Look at that. Look at that big camera. Guys, I can't confirm or deny. We may or may not have other BCNN affiliates on scene. I'm not going to confirm or deny for all you cops that are listening in here.
One of my biggest concerns about this police department, and I go it everywhere, if you have a difference with a police officer, you can't talk to them. Police officer doesn't work for some reason, you know, you can't come here and speak to them. You can in every other city in Iowa.
Oh, yeah, I had a burglary, and,
I wish we knew where Mike's was in jail. We'd stand outside and start chanting.
Yep.
You give Bo my card?
Yeah, definitely.
And I'll give you,
Yeah,
just
I
take
think
those,
that's
give
cool.
Bo if you would.
Real quick,
I'm an hour and a half away, man.
Okay.
He's gonna do something on a Saturday or something, or a Sunday, and he wants to go out and do something, he wants somebody to come along, I already have to come along.
Yep. That sounds cool, man.
I can only take so much time off from work.
Yeah, I feel, man. You're over. Hold.
I mean, I use it for,
Yeah, definitely,
I use it for the
man.
right
I went out to
things,
Mason City
Yesterday,
not long
I
ago.
ate at Single Speed and had a Dan Gable. That's because I had extra money. But God bless you, man.
well, I didn't help you out with something, but my kids stole my money.
How many people smoke at the meeting first?
Oh yeah, I get it. But hey, man, thanks. It goes a long way with me. You know, $20.
Don't owe me anymore.
I hope that somebody wants to blow this open, man.
Like I said, you can email me. I would stay and do it tonight, but I got an hour and a half drive home and I gotta work in the morning, so. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't got near as much, right? Only about half.
There's nobody from the PD right here?
No.
If you guys are lined up with dates with them cop women, watch out, they're the ones that stole my fucking money.
Well, the only cops aren't gonna be around here because the bosses told them to avoid this area.
Yeah.
And the
I
boss said,
guarantee
"You're
you,
gonna get
I
trouble."
guarantee you, they're like,
Yep.
don't come down today. Don't come down there.
Have a good one, man.
Sorry for the guy in the council room. You know, he's like, I bet you the chief has an email to send out warning people now.
Yep.
I can almost guarantee you, he was going, Mr. Mayor, please do not tell anybody to leave. Please do not tell anybody to leave. I am not doing, you see all of them? I'm like, do not tell.
The Waterloo, Iowa Pigpen guys.
I wonder if they'll call another officer over to escort that old dude out.
Not enough.
No,
I mean,
353.
They couldn't call an officer to make a criminal complaint.
Yeah, you can talk about that.
Third officer don't want to do it out here in the wind.
Or the one that was sitting there in the back.
Well, I was talking to him earlier. I don't know if they have any questions.
Yeah.
Come in, just,
Do you know, did it get any of my conversation with the captain over at the detention center?
Yeah, I had it on him the whole time.
I'm gonna send you my conversation.
Because I don't know if my camera picked it up or if my body cam picked it up, so.
Did somebody give a list of who's here? And who's gonna be putting content up?
So I will be putting content up, and my guys need to screen record it or something.
I streamed mine as well, and then I might clip out shorts and stuff from some of it.
You know, or if needed, I can send you a flash drive in the mail.
I'll send you my clips.
Yeah.
El Perro, guys, E-L-P-E-R.
You have my card?
What's your card? Mine is El Perro.
Oh, we got an oinker coming up. We got an oinker.
Check out that plate.
Happy birthday. Next time I see you without your seatbelt on, I'm gonna step in front of your car.
Wonder if he's got expired tags.
Do you write seatbelt tickets, officer?
Hey, deaf boy!
Officer,
Somebody talking to you?
What's your name and badge number, officer? Do you write seatbelt tickets? You don't write you don't want to, don't, it's funny.
Oink!
Write remain silent, huh?
Oink! Nope, it's shut. Okay, guys, I'm gonna end it here just because I don't want all the cops in the chat to know what we're doing. Wait, we got one more oinker coming. We might. Well, we're gonna go see what this oinker is doing before we end it. Oink oink.
Happy birthday, guys. Next time I see you not wearing your seatbelt, I'm gonna step in front of your vehicle.
You're right, seatbelt ticket? What's your name and badge number? You're not gonna
He's not
identify?
smart enough to answer.
Nope. We got 501065. Is it open?
Nope, it's closed.
It's a good piggy.
They didn't have their belts on either?
Nope. Nope, they both hopped out. And I got that he didn't, and I'm pretty sure that she didn't, but I didn't get her.
Yep. You could FOIA the body cams and find out real fast.
If they're running them, but they're not gonna run them while they're driving down the road together in the car because they know that
They're doing illegal activity
well,
together.
What they say to each other is gonna be embarrassing.
Yep.
Not could be, but is gonna be embarrassing.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna end it here, just because I don't want the cops to know what the next move is.
Free flex!
Yep, free flex, guys. This has been BCNN, real news only, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm gonna try to catch up on the chat real quick. Birdie P, thank you for your $20 donation. Stanley, Jen, AB, Rick Sexton, Ronnie, Tea Party, Weird Matter, Jen Mitchell, Dak Dak, Walking Dead Man, JC Kearns, Frank Pants, freaking media. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. This has been BCNN, real news only, guys. Always film the police.